There's nothing more annoying, is there, than people using terminology, and it's even harder when the same terminology means different things to different people. So in this video we're going to talk about car tuning stages. We're going to look at stage 1, 2 and 3 states of tune, what they typically include, what each of these terms mean, and help you to decide which is the most appropriate one for your car. So when you look on car part websites or you go into your local parts store, you'll notice they often have a menu of parts available, and often they'll be grouped and you'll have stage 1 mods, stage 2 mods and stage 3 mods. But you've probably noticed that different stores have completely different interpretations of what those stages are. And we've even seen some car manufacturers and some part manufacturers offering stage 4 and stage 5 parts, which just further muddies the water. So right off the bat, we've really got to just say that car tuning stages is fairly meaningless, and it should never be used to compare one set of parts with another set, because one company's stage 1 parts may well give you more power than another company's stage 3 parts. So what do people actually typically mean when they talk about stages? Well, apart from the cloud of mystery that surrounds them, there is an accepted understanding of stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3 parts. It's what we use on our site, what our members use, and when we start talking to people about car parts for their project, we'll group it into these following stages. So stage 1 mods are basic mods. They're mods that don't require additional supporting mods. So you can put them on your car easily, you can take them off again easily. You can add multiple stage 1 mods, but they will still just be stage 1 parts, because the definition here of stage 1 is that the part can be easily bolted on and easily removed again. So that's a great starting point for people modding their cars. You just want easy parts that people can add on. So a lot of people will go for an induction kit, so the merits of those are somewhat questionable. We've done videos and we've got another video coming up on the merits of induction kits. Sports exhausts are often used, and remats, so they're all mods that are typically just done on their own. They cover a lot of bases and they're good for a lot of people, but most people will actually want to go to stage 2. Now stage 2 is where you start adding parts that require other parts. So you find a lot of the parts in stage 2 are also in stage 1, but they take things to the next level. For example, a remap in stage 1 just uses the car's standard setup and everything. But a stage 2 remap will take into account other mods that have been done to the car. So you might have some more aggressive cam profiles. You might have the induction kit, sports exhaust, and have some other internal work, or you may have altered the turbocharger in some way. So all of those mods are taken into account with the remap. So rather than just looking at a standard car and standard components, you've upped the ante. So we would certainly recommend that most people that come to our site and watch our videos and tune into our channel are actually interested in stage 2 mods. They really want to get the best out of their car but retain its daily usability. So stage 2 is wide and expansive. There's lots of mods that you can choose from that fall into this category. Fast road cams can be inserted, but they require quite a bit of specialist knowledge in setting up. So a lot of stage 2 mods are slightly beyond the realms of a DIYer. You need to be fairly competent and know what you're doing. And also you need to choose mods that work well together. So as we go into mods specifically in our videos and in our articles, we flag up issues where mods don't work well together, or where you've got to take into account another area to get the maximum benefit from a particular mod that you've added. So stage 2, that's certainly our recommendation for most people. If you just want a car that you want as a daily driver, you don't want to spend too much money and you just want to get the benefit from the car and enjoy it, then by all means stage 1 is the stage for you. And if you've got a turbocharged car, I've got to really recommend and flag up a remap. It's probably the biggest change you're going to make to a car with just a simple mod. So what about stage 3 mods? Where do they start coming into it, and are they better than stage 1 and stage 2 mods? Well, stage 3 mods are typically illegal mods. They're off-road only mods. They're only usable for track days, track cars and motorsports cars. So they will be things like very aggressive cam profiles. They'll work on a road car, but when you start driving in daily traffic, you'll find the tick over so lumpy that you'll have a real challenge driving it in everyday traffic. Race spec brakes work really well on the track where they're running at very high temperatures, but on a road car they take a lot more time to warm up and bite and give you a braking feel. So a lot of stage 3 mods are actually downright dangerous when applied to a road car. You also, with stage 3, throw out all of the emissions regulations that road going cars have to conform to in every area, and these are getting stricter and stricter. Even in the aftermarket in some areas you're very limited in how far you can push your tuning envelope. But with stage 3 we're freed from all of that. We don't worry about emissions, we don't worry about noise regs, but often tracks have noise limitations, so if you want to use your car on a specific track you need to check out those noise limitations. So stage 3 mods really do release the maximum amount of power from your car. We've seen cars extensively modded, reworked, new engines, new turbos and that sort of thing. We've seen stage 3 cars producing 2-3 times as much power as the stock counterpart, just because everything's been stripped down, made stronger, bigger, better, and it's able to push out a lot more power. So for the ultimate power upgrade, it's got to be stage 3, but we need to bear in mind that stage 3 is just not a practical proposition for a road car. So if you want more information on all of these stages, we've got articles on our website, TorqueCars.com. We've also got other videos that deal with them, so you'll find links to those in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're blowing the lid on a lot of common mods that people do to their cars. We're going to tell you which mods actually work well, which are least effective. And please stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please throw up a like because that really helps us to get out there. Thanks for your support, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.